Unscripted.
You know, Sony has been relatively quiet lately. I think that that's probably just because of, the situation we're in around the world. And, obviously things are going to come. A lot of people are waiting for, the first big updates and the big features that we're going to be getting down the line. And I'm happy to say we got some information about a big feature that's actually coming to the PlayStation 5 via an update that's actually going to improve a lot of things for a lot of gamers out there. So this is one that I know a lot of people have been looking forward to, myself included. For me in particular, I've been having a good time playing with the PlayStation 5, and I'm obviously waiting for the games and stuff like that. That's going to be the most important thing coming out the pipeline. But this is going to be a good video because everybody is looking at that first batch of big updates, because now the consoles are out. They've been out a few months, and it's coming down to wait and see until when are these new updates going to actually be able to release and things like that. So very much looking forward to seeing this and kind of and kind of touching base with you guys to see what you think, because I feel like this is going to be one of those things that's going to be really important going forward. So obviously I'm very excited, and I'm sure that a lot of you are very excited to find out about this. And I'm just the person to go out there and tell you guys about this, because that's what it's all about. And like I said, I am very excited, and I'm very happy just in general to kind of talk about this kind of stuff and be there for you guys and be your information when it comes to this stuff. So thank you guys for checking it out. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, a simple like goes a long way. Hey, guess what I found out? When you do hit the bell, you can also hit to receive all notifications, or just some. Please do the one where you hit all the notifications. That would be much appreciated, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you guys very much. Shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everyone in between. I think you all are amazing. And just in general, if you want to support a content creator, it doesn't matter if it's me or if it's somebody else, please just give them a like. I'm like, people that do YouTube put in a lot of work for the most part, and for at the end of the day, it's just really an easy way to sort of kind of go about things. So I do hope that you guys do that, and I hope that you guys support the people that are entertaining you on a daily basis and weekly basis and things like that. So I know I do that whenever I watch YouTube, so thank you guys. Now, one of the things that a lot of people were talking about is the performances and issues and things like that. There's going to be an upcoming PlayStation 5 system update to fix 4K, 120 Hz, and HDR issues on select Samsung TVs, and it looks like it's going to be releasing pretty soon, to be accurate. So an upcoming PlayStation 5 system update is said to address the 4K 120 Hz without HDR issue on select Samsung TVs. PS5 titles running in 4K resolution at 120 Hz aren't working as intended with HDR enabled on various recent Samsung QLED models that support HDMI 2.1, including the Q80T, the Q90T, and the Q900R. Now, the issue actually prevents PS5 players with said TV models to play their games with HDR enabled. Weird, huh? And the only workaround currently available is to either reduce the refresh rate to 60 Hz or disable HDR altogether. Now, from the looks of it, the issue will finally be fixed next month via a PS5 system update. Now, on the official European Samsung support forum, community moderator David B. recently posted that this issue isn't related to the firmware of the select TV models, but a PS5 firmware update that will be required to solve this annoying issue. This upcoming system update for Sony's next-gen console is expected to be released next month. Now, this is what they had to say, and I quote, "This error was localized, and Sony is expected to release an update in March to make the 4K 120Hz HDR possible." This was actually translated from a German post from the community moderator. Please keep the PlayStation up to date with the latest software. The TV does not need a software update, but we recommend that you always keep the software up to date for reasons of stability and security. The TV doesn't have to be repaired either, so you don't need to contact support. Now, of course, it really does remain to be seen if the upcoming titles will indeed be releasing next month, but if this is true, the firmware update will be more than welcome for a great number of PlayStation 5 players. I know a lot of people have the Samsung TVs and stuff like that. This is something that a lot of people have been asking for. It looks like Sony might have the idea to update native 1440p support as well for those that want to play their PlayStation 5 games on a 1440p display monitor, and apparently there's quite a few of you that do that. I don't know if that's like the majority or anything like that, but you know, I do think that people should be able to kind of have the right to, you know, and the choice to play kind of where they want to play. And I do think that that's something that you know, we'll probably continue to see down the line. So hopefully that's something that we will see, and I'm really looking forward to the continued updates and support from Sony around, you know, everything that's kind of happening. So, you know, that would be super important to see in the future and things like that. And hopefully, you know, again, this is something that's very important to a lot of gamers, and you know, we're going to continue to see Sony address these little issues and stuff like that. Look, no console launches issue free, and no console launches without some kind of issues and things like that. You know, I really do feel like Sony has done a pretty good job at addressing a lot of the issues and things like that. For me personally, I find it just to be pretty interesting from a standpoint of kind of what's going on with gaming in general these days, that they're able to keep up with that. Again, we are sort of in you know, a very interesting situation where, you know, we have a lockdown going around worldwide, and so things are going to obviously kind of change. You know, you're going to have certain things get announced and certain things you know, kind of maybe get delayed and stuff like that. I've already kind of talked about that pretty much at length and ad nauseum. You know, and for me personally, I think that there has to be a certain you know, you have to kind of just let these things kind of happen, you know what I mean, without being like ticked off. I know that the initial idea behind all this stuff is to get angry and upset and sort of you know, kind of be ticked off and stuff, but you know, at the end of the day, I just really feel like you know, there's no real winner when that kind of stuff happens. So I really do hope that we continue to see growth, and we continue to see different things from Sony, and they continue to get better, and they continue to you know, and do things, you know what I mean. So yeah, give them a little bit of slack, cut Microsoft some slack too. Look, when it comes to Microsoft, I actually do. I know a lot of people don't think that I cut them any slack or that I'm just ticked off all the time at them. That's not true. I actually do very much cut them slack when it's at something like this. Like if even Halo, right? For instance, even Halo, I feel like Halo has been a bit of a situation where that lets everybody down, and that company 343, I don't really trust them, and I don't really think they're a very good developer. But you know, I give them a little bit of slack. They're making this big game, you know, and there is this lockdown, and you've got thousands of employees. So I give them some credit, to be quite honest, you know. And you know, at the end of the day, I feel like you know, not enough people are doing that, giving, you know, these companies credits and stuff like that. And I do feel like they probably want these things to launch at the best possible performance and the best thing that they can do. So again, when it comes to video game consoles, you know, there's always going to be something that's going to piss somebody off, or something that's going to, you know, excite somebody else, you know. And I know I get a lot of crap, and I know for a fact that, you know, a lot of people maybe don't like me, or a lot of people really don't like me. You know, it's like there's two camps. I don't even know if I have fans, you know what I mean? Like, I see a few people that I guess could be considered fans, but you know, I don't really have those like diehard fans that a lot of channels have. So you know, it's just one of those things, and that's fine. You know, I don't need anybody to go to bat for me. You know, I do this stuff for fun, and you know, to entertain you guys, and maybe be a little bit informative. And you know, at the end of the day, that's, I think, why I do things a little bit different. And for me personally, I look forward to kind of continuing to do that. You know, things will continue to change, and you know, myself personally, I continue to kind of evolve and change and stuff. And it really just comes down to, the availability of these companies and how these tech companies and teams are able to kind of do things to get these out, and how they're going to be able to get these updates out, and the quickness and the swiftness and stuff like that, because I want, you know, these things to be a really good, you know, a good experience for us all too. So you know, so there it is, you know, and I will link this article in the description. I want you all to check that out and let me know what you think. You can peruse it at your own particular leisure. If you're new to the channel, I link everything that I talk about in the description below, so that you guys can, you know, just go ahead and check that out, just to know that I'm not blowing smoke up your behinds, and, you know, we're all just kind of, you know, having a good time. So I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for watching another one of my videos. You guys are amazing. Once again, thank you so much for checking out one of my videos. It means the world to me. Rack 'em up. Game on, my friends. Game on. Stay safe. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.